Hey everyone, Cyprian from GoFit here. Ever been in that situation where you feel pumped with motivation and feel like you can reach the peak of the mountain, only to crash after a few weeks? Do you want to be as motivated as successful people from social media? Today I will share with you a chain of tips and tricks based on psychological factors that we can influence to increase our level of motivation and sustain it for longer periods of time. Let's jump right into it. The first tip on the list is set fun goals instead of smart goals. Surely you may have heard by now of this amazing method of setting smart goals. It's all over the internet and it's very used in the corporate environment. But how inspiring does this sound to you? I will be 30 pounds lighter 6 months from now. Do you feel confident enough, ready to get yourself started? Well, I would, but this is not the same for everyone, and it's okay to be like this, because we are not all driven by the same things. If you are someone who can easily get disciplined and find it easy to create the habits and routines to achieve a goal that is set as such, well, go for it. However, if you're not, think about using this approach instead. Why not set yourself the goal to start exercising in a way that you really do enjoy so that you can feel better as a result? Why not be even smarter when setting your goals and follow a more fun approach? Fun is one of the most powerful motivating forces for the human mind. You don't believe me? Then think about the time you were a kid and couldn't get enough of doing something. Do you remember what smart goal did you set back then? You don't, because all you cared about was have fun, and everything that you required to make fun happen was easy to adopt and stick to. Being serious and setting smart goals is not always the best approach, is not for everyone, and again, it's okay to be like that. So, if you have trouble with setting goals and following through, try to phrase and chase them in a fun way. Remember, if the goal is fun, it can easily be done. Tip number 2. Use chunking to trick your monkey brain in liking to tackle big problems. I don't know about you, but I used to be epically lazy back when I was in college. My roommates would sometimes go to classes early in the morning and left me sleeping in my bed, only to find me in the same spot when they were back. We all have this monkey inside us, and it doesn't really like to tackle big problems. All it cares about is comfort and fun. Mine, especially, had many years of training. However, everything changed when I started using chunking, which basically means to split a problem into smaller size pieces so you can trick the monkey to enjoy the hard stuff over time. It will not even know what's happening because what you tell it is that you will focus on one simple task and then you are done. For example, if you need to read a 200 pages book, change your perspective and tell your monkey brain that you will only read one sentence. What usually happens when we set such small goals is that we rarely stop at that one sentence. There are still times when, for example, I need to write a draft of a script for the next video and I wake up feeling like a gorilla and all I want is to get my snack and then sit in the bed for the whole day. What I do then is tell my inner primate that all I'm going to write is one single sentence and then I am done. However, once I get started and I write those few words, I never stop. So, the next time you have to battle your inner monkey, use chunking to get yourself started. Set the bar high enough to feel the pump, but also set it low enough so you get little to no resistance. Over time, it will become easier. The next factor we can influence is confidence. Confidence is built with small wins, but you need to track them. Use an app, a journal, and write down on a daily or weekly basis what you managed to achieve, even if it's a 1% increase from the last week. If you are looking for a method to support you so you can regain confidence, I recommend you check out this video from my channel. This method that I described changed my life completely and managed to get me back on track after my confidence was severely affected by the effects of the pandemic and the lockdown that was imposed upon us. Confidence is developed through small daily steps. You are not born with it. The more you have, the less willpower you will require to do stuff. The next piece in the chain is change your identity and take care of it no matter what. This was a big one for me because the first 25 years of my life I watched a lot of stupid TV shows. When you are surrounded by so much negativity, you start to identify yourself with it and you fall out of sync with your goals. As a result, you lose motivation very fast and start to identify yourself to a lazy procrastinating monkey. Our identity is shaped by our thoughts, beliefs, values, and past experiences. To build a better identity, you need to switch your attention. Turn off the TV and the negative people in your life to avoid the drama and the bad news. The world will take care of itself either way. Listen to motivational speeches, read biographies of successful people, watch personal development videos and reject anything negative that is coming your way. This will wash your identity of any form of toxicity and you will feel even more confident and motivated. Number 5. Concern yourself with high-level thinking. You may have watched or heard Arnold Schwarzenegger promoting this idea of find your vision. This is very powerful. A study conducted in 2006 by Professor Fujita discovered that people who spend time doing high-level thinking have higher levels of motivation and willpower. It's good to focus on the small daily wins, but when you have something big to aspire to, a vision of the future, your motivation goes through the roof. If you've not done this already when setting your goals, take a sheet of paper or your journal and write down what do you want to experience as a result of achieving your goals and how will your life look like. Be as specific as you can. This is very powerful because it creates a sense of purpose and meaning for you and as a side effect generates even more motivation and willpower. Number 6. Be grateful about everything. We are blessed to live in one of the most amazing times in our history. There is so much opportunity, so many things to learn, to do. Take your pick. The moment you start investing in yourself, the world of possibilities will open up to you. Be grateful about everything you have, even if things are not working the way you want them to. I truly believe that when things don't go our way, it's because that is the feedback from God, the universe, the force, or whatever you believe in, that what we want is either not for us or it was not the right time to have it, and we need to grow more to attract and keep it. Of course, sometimes it is the right moment, but we sabotage ourselves, but that's a different story. Still, don't be sorry about your failures, be grateful. It's never too late for you to be what you might have been. And if you are on a path with no obstacles, it probably doesn't lead anywhere. When you truly understand how lucky you are to live in this age and start becoming grateful, you don't need any motivation. If you reach this far, you truly deserve a like. And we're not finished. Now, I will share with you my last and probably the most uncommon tip of them all, which is more of a biological factor, but if neglected, can massively influence our psychology in a negative way. Prioritize sleep to gain clarity and restore your energy levels. Look, we've all been there, wanting to achieve our goals as fast as possible. But fast is not always the best approach. And maybe in the beginning you can sustain burning the midnight oil, but in the long run this is not feasible, at least not for everyone. I know there are some motivational videos out there that promote this idea of grinding hard, working day and night to achieve your goals, but I like to be a whole person and don't like the idea of losing something, especially my health, to gain something else tomorrow. Please understand that no one feels like doing things 100% of the time. And like it or not, we need to rest and prioritize restoring our energy levels, otherwise we increase our chances to give up and fail. The easiest way to avoid this is by focusing on achieving a better sleep quality. This is what sleep does for you. The brain stores new information and gets rid of toxic waste. Nerve cells communicate and reorganize, which supports healthy brain function. The body repairs cells and muscles, restores energy, and releases molecules like hormones and proteins. These processes are critical for our overall health. Without them, our bodies can't function 100%. Sleep affects many aspects of our brain function, which are vital to achieve our goals. Memory, problem-solving skills, creativity, mental clarity, focus, and more importantly, our emotional health. Learn to rest so you won't quit. If you feel like you are exhausted, go to bed earlier, take a day, 2, or a week off to recover. It's one of the easiest ways to restore motivation and willpower, but it's so overlooked. Now, let's do a quick summary of what you can do to gain more motivation and stay motivated. Number 1. Set fun goals instead of smart goals. Remember, if you approach your goals with fun, they will easily be done. Number 2. Use chunking to trick your monkey brain in liking to tackle big problems. Break big goals into smaller ones so that your inner monkey gives you little to no resistance. Number 3. Track your progress to gain more confidence. Believing that you can accomplish your goals is important, but when you start tracking progress, that's when your confidence goes through the roof. Number 4. Do what's necessary to improve your identity and take care of it no matter what. Turn off the negative noise in your life and tune into better frequencies and people. Do what is necessary to stay connected with your better self. Number 5. Concern yourself with high-level thinking. What do you want to experience when you achieve your goal? Write down your vision. Number 6. Be grateful about everything you have. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. Be grateful about everything you have and who you have the opportunity to become. And last, number 7. Prioritize sleep to gain clarity and restore your energy levels. Learn to rest so you won't quit. Don't underestimate the role sleep carries in building and sustaining your motivation. If you like this video and also want to learn more about the method I've been using for the past year to build my confidence and willpower, remember to check the link in the description. I promise you will find great value using this method. Also, let me know in the comments what tips and tricks you use to increase your motivation and willpower. I look forward to learn from you. Until next time, stay blessed and go fit.